Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Fallout 76 Game Guides, and you can see I am rocking a brand new outfit today. And today's episode we're going to talk to you about three locations where we're going to find quite a large amount of lead. And I've got to give a shout out to Draco Invictus, aka Vic. He's the one that kind of alerted me to the fact that you could do this. I wasn't aware of it, so hopefully you'll find it useful. Now, why do you need lead? Well, lead, obviously, if you want to make your own ammunition, lead's a key component, and so you're going to need a tinker's workbench to make your own ammunition. So hopefully you've got one of those. But once you've got one of those, you can obviously craft away your own ammunition. Now, you'll see when you craft your ammunition, you need gunpowder, you need steel, and you need lead. Now, lead, when you craft your own ammunition, tends to run out very, very quickly. And so, as you progress through the game, as I have, and you are using guns that use ammunition that's harder and harder to find, then crafting your own ammunition becomes key. So for me, I run a combat rifle which uses 4.45 rounds, and I use an assault rifle which uses 5.56 rounds, but also because it's an assault rifle, it tends to burn through the bullets real quick. So in today's episode we are going to show you three locations where you can get lead very, very quickly. Now, please keep in mind that because I've put a game guide out, people are going to go to these locations, and as people learn these locations, you may have to go back to them a few times before you are able to loot successfully. So the first place I'm going to show you is at Flatwoods. Now, when you spawn in, turn around and go up to the hotel here. Now, I'd suggest having a power armor frame with you, or grabbing one to do this, because you may become over encumbered. Two of the three areas I'm going to show you actually have workbenches, so it's not such a great drama. So come into the hotel, head into this back corner here, and you'll find a gym. Now, I didn't pay any attention to this, but you want to pick up the barbells now and kill. You're going to have a little bit of a problem with a rad roach, but not too much of a drama. There we go. So pick up the barbells, and this is why you're going to need power armor, because these weigh a ton. You can see how many 40 pounds, 25 pounds, 160, all that kind of stuff. It's a whole heap of weight that you're going to grab. Now, I have absolutely nothing in my junk stash. I'm not carrying anything. Make sure you have a good look around and grab anything you need. And because we're in Flatwoods, we'll run down the road a little, and we will go to one of the machines, and I'll show you what we get from that particular little 20-second grab. So let's get out of the machine so you can see what we got in our junk. And for that one, we got 47 lead scrap, just like that. So pretty good. So second place I'm going to show you is the Vault-Tec University. You have to fight your way in this place a little bit more than you did at Flatwoods, but again, it's not too bad. There we go. Let's get a couple more rats. Now, of the three positions that I'm going to show you, this is probably the one that yields the least amount of lead. But again, if you want to do a kind of run between three different locations, this is not a bad one. I'm into the main entrance here. Kill those ghouls. You can see I've only got a pack of cigarettes there, and what you need to do, that's where we came in, you need to go straight ahead of you to this door here, and it will take you into the vault like that. Work your way all the way down until you get to the main area here where the bicycles are. You can see them there, and down you go. you should be alright. You might find a few enemies down here, you might not. There you go, there's some more barbells there. Like I said, there's not as many in here, and there's not a bench in here to scrap it down, so you will need power armor. For some reason you can't grab these. I don't understand why, but you can't. Okay, and we'll go to location number 3. And here we are, we're at Charlestown Fire Station. I'll show you on the map, incidentally. There we go, there, yep, right there, just next to AVR Medical, and there's actually a quest that will bring you down. It's south of Flatwoods. The last location, obviously the Vault-Tec University, was in Morgantown, just in case you were wondering. So it will spawn you in here, walk all the way down the road. You want to head towards that sign that says trading post or whatever it is. Yeah, the trading post or whatever. So go in that area there, in through the door. Hook a right after you grab from the overseer's cache. So hook a right straight, and then hook a right. There we go, through there, and you're into the gym. And this place, if it hasn't been looted, this will give you a huge amount of lead, but it will also give you some issues with carrying capacity. So there is a bench here, and I'll show you where that is in a second, but be very careful to have a good look around in here. Make sure you grab absolutely everything you possibly can before you leave. See, there's one on the wall there, which I will get. There's a little note there apparently as well. So there's one. Come on. You can see I'm having a good look around. And I do come back and grab that one on the wall. So here's a workbench, and it's actually next to the kind of area where all the fire engines are. And we'll scrap it down. You can see they're all in there, so I'm just showing you what's in there. We'll scrap it down, and then you'll see that we get a substantial amount of lead from that. There you go, 81 scrap, and in total from this run we gain 154 lead, and I've seen some people get as high as 160 from doing these 3 locations, which is pretty significant. You do that a couple of times and you got plenty of lead to play with for your ammunition making ventures. So there you go, guys. Hope that's been useful for you. Happy ammunition making. I hope the game guide series is valuable for you. If it is, I would appreciate leaving some comments. If you know some other areas that we can look at for lead, please, or any other materials, please leave comments below. A like's always appreciated. And thanks for joining us on Gaming for XP. See ya.